As large companies such as America Online have come to dominate the internet service provider business, a niche market of sorts has popped up as well. Many small community-based operations offer a comprehensive dial-up service that provides easy access to the web. But the dial-up market is tough to compete in, and many smaller companies have avoided it completely. One dial-up operation is Inner-City Software, which launched the sites Mattapan.com and Roxbury.com several years ago. Ken Granderson is founder and president of Inner-City Software. Hi, Ken. Welcome to Here and Now.
Well, thanks for having me. Thank you.
Now, you started two sites called Mattapan.com and Roxbury.com several years ago. At the time, did you think of AOL as a competitor?
I would have to say yes. AOL has a peculiar, I'd say the internet actually, because it's on the internet, has a peculiar property of being simultaneously a large competitor and a potential access point.
But your company actually wasn't a dial-up provider. And so what sorts of things can you offer that AOL maybe can't?
Well, our focus had been and continues to be very locally oriented, whereas an AOL being a very, very large company, even though it says America, they are available in other countries also. They have a harder time providing some of the real-time local relevant content, locally relevant content. And you're right, we did find ourselves not really able to get into the dial-up aspect of providing the content because it adds several layers of complexity to the whole game.
Technologically speaking, why?
First of all, there's a large capital outlay involved in providing a lot of phone numbers, and people who have been AOL subscribers for a long time will remember a couple of years ago AOL itself ran into major snafus when they changed their service plan so that people could stay online. Well, they went from an hourly to an unlimited billing system, and people stayed online all the time. They had about 8 times more subscribers than phone numbers, and this is a very, very large entity. Imagine a smaller company that's looking at providing lots of phone numbers. That means lots of modems, lots of computers, lots of cash. And then you are limited from a competitive standpoint in the amount of money you can actually charge.
So it takes a huge capital outlay, and you just didn't have that.
Exactly.
And so what is the status now with Roxbury and Mattapan.com?
We took the sites down well over a year ago, and right now they point to an upcoming site that is an ethnically targeted portal that will be under the domain blackpeople.com. You'll be able to use the Roxbury and Mattapan.com URLs also, but they will be sub-channels or special focused areas under this larger entity, which we're getting the capital to launch that the right way.
And this is interesting because our previous interviewee, Charlene Lee, talked about reducing the number of voices. It looks like you're trying to counter that.
Well, we're committed to making sure that we do have a voice. We're not sure we'll be able to yell as loud as AOL because, unfortunately, while the Internet does provide an excellent playing field in terms of being able to get your message out there, what we're seeing now is with the joining of traditional media, television, etc. You're going to get AOL through every medium available.
Well, so excuse me for interrupting. So what do you think? Are small internet service providers going the way of the dinosaur, or is this the next frontier?
Well, maybe both. We've already seen a lot of consolidation with the small internet service providers. Errol's made a name for itself by gobbling up a lot of smaller ISPs. Then they got gobbled up. The Internet Access Company, one of the first providers in the area, is now part of PSINet. So we're seeing that merger mania happening in the ISP business already.
Tell me, Ken, very briefly, in your dreams, what sort of community would a service ideally foster?
It would, what sort of community? Certainly a community that spans some of the geographical, age, gender, culture boundaries that have kept people apart in the past. We have been doing that with some email-based discussion groups, and we look forward to doing that with pure internet venues.
Well, listen, good luck, and watch out for those big guys.
We're keeping an eye on them. Thank you.
Okay, Ken Granderson is founder and president of Inner City Software.